Let me tell you something most men never learn until it's too late. You can't force her to miss you. You can't text her into desire. You can't pour endless affection into her and expect her to suddenly see your worth. That's not how the human heart works. In fact, the more you try, the more invisible you become. Because when a man makes himself too available, too predictable, too desperate for validation, he loses the very thing that makes him stand out. But when you stop chasing, when you stop needing her attention, that's when she feels it. That's when she notices the silence, the absence, the mystery. Missing you doesn't come from what you give her every second of the day. Missing you comes when your presence becomes rare, when your energy becomes scarce, and when she suddenly realizes the space you once filled cannot be replaced. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to make her miss you. Not through games, not through manipulation, but through power, through presence, through becoming the kind of man she can't stop thinking about. First thing, step out of the noise. Listen man, she's surrounded by attention every single day. Guys liking her pictures, dropping compliments, sliding into her DMs, it never stops. And when you join that same chorus, you're not special, you're just background static. But here's the truth, the man who doesn't add to that noise automatically stands out. It's like being in a room where everyone's shouting and suddenly someone whispers. That whisper gets noticed because it breaks the pattern. That's what your silence does. That's what stepping back creates. Contrast. And the human mind can't ignore contrast. So instead of competing for her attention, remove yourself from the game. Let her feel the difference. Because in a world full of men begging to be seen, the man who refuses to beg becomes unforgettable. Second thing, don't give her what every other man gives her. Bro, let me be real with you. Most guys think the way to win a woman is to always be around, to text her non-stop, to prove themselves over and over again. They think proximity equals value. But here's the problem. If your attention costs her nothing, it means nothing. Think about it. If gold was lying on the street in piles, nobody would value it. What makes gold precious is its rarity. Same with your presence. When you're always available, always giving without her earning it, she doesn't feel your worth because it's too easy. You want her to miss you? You've got to give her something she can't get from every other guy. And that's not more attention. It's space, it's boundaries, it's a presence that feels rare. That rarity makes her curious, it makes her wonder, and that's when she starts to value what most men are just handing away for free. Third thing, don't try to convince her of your value. Make her experience it. Here's the mistake most guys make. They get caught up in words. They'll tell her how loyal they are, how different they are from other men, how much they care. But words don't move her the way actions do. Think about it. If someone has to explain they're confident, they're probably not. Real value isn't argued, it's demonstrated. It's in the way you carry yourself, the way you stay calm when she tests you, the way you don't chase when she pulls back. That's when she feels your strength without you ever needing to say it. Women don't fall for speeches, they fall for experiences. And when she experiences that, you're a man who doesn't beg for approval, who stands on his own, with or without her. That's when she sees the difference. That's when missing you becomes inevitable. Fourth thing, give her the gift of uncertainty. See, people say they want stability, they want to know exactly where they stand. And yes, in life that's true. But in attraction, it's the opposite. Attraction feeds on mystery, on the unknown. If she knows every move you're going to make, if she can predict exactly when you'll text, how you'll respond, what you'll say, then you've removed all the tension. There's no spark left because there's nothing to discover. But when you stop being so predictable, you create space for her mind to wander. She starts to ask herself, why hasn't he reached out? What's he doing right now? Who's he with? That uncertainty may feel risky, but it's exactly what stirs her emotions. The truth is, the men women can't forget aren't the ones who give everything on demand. They're the ones who hold back just enough to remain a mystery. And that mystery, that's what keeps her thinking, and that's what makes her miss you. Fifth thing, build a presence that lingers. Let me tell you something, bro. People don't remember the exact words you said, they remember the energy you carried. Think about it. The ones you still think about today, it's not always because of what they gave you. It's because of how they made you feel in their presence. That's the secret. If you want her to miss you, don't focus on doing more. Focus on being more. Be the man who's calm when everyone else is restless, the one who doesn't need to be the loudest in the room but still commands attention without trying. That kind of energy leaves a mark. And here's the beautiful part. When you step away, she won't just remember the conversation, she'll remember the feeling. That presence will replay in her mind when you're not around. That's what makes her miss you. Not absence alone, but the memory of how it felt to be around you. Sixth thing, let the world see your evolution. Bro, here's the truth. Silence on its own won't change anything. You could vanish for a month, but if you come back the exact same guy she left, why would she feel differently about you? That's where most men get it wrong. They think time itself creates desire. It doesn't. What really makes her miss you is when she can see that you've evolved. Use that silence as fuel. Don't just wait around. Grow. Build new skills. Chase new experiences. Upgrade your mind, your body, your energy. Become sharper, more grounded, more focused. And here's the thing, you don't need to announce it. When you live differently, it shows. The way you speak, the way people treat you, the aura you carry, it all broadcasts your growth without you saying a word. That's when it hits her. She scrolls past a picture or hears something about you, and suddenly that question creeps in. Did I let go of someone rare? Did I underestimate him? And that thought, more than your absence, is what keeps you alive in her mind. Because deep down, people don't miss who you were. They miss the version of you they can no longer reach. Seventh thing, use subtle triggers of memory. Bro, let me tell you something powerful. Attraction isn't just built on looks or words. It's emotional. It's stored in the senses. A smell, a song, even a random phrase can hit her harder than any text you could send. Think about it. Have you ever smelled a perfume or walked into a place that instantly took you back to a moment with someone? That's how the human mind works. It ties feelings to moments. Now here's the key. You don't have to force this. You don't need to manipulate or set traps. Just live authentically and leave imprints that are uniquely you. The way you laugh, the way you always order the same thing at a restaurant, the way you carried yourself when you were calm in chaos, that's what sticks. Later, when she's out with friends and that same song comes on, or someone says a phrase you always used, boom, you're back in her mind, stronger than ever. And here's the intellectual part most men miss. Memory is not neutral. When a trigger comes, it doesn't just remind her of you, it makes her re-feel the emotion tied to you. That means if your presence carried peace, power, and mystery, that's exactly what she'll relive. You become the ghost she can't shake off, the echo that keeps pulling her back even when you're not around.